Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is New Vocabulary 5. Today we're going to look at the word Presstitute. All right, what is Presstitute? Presstitute is a portmanteau of press and prostitute. Yeah, remember portmanteau, that's when you get two words and you kind of squeeze them together to form one word. So this is a word of press, like the people in the press, in the media, and prostitute combined together. So let's explain it. The term is often used in alternative media who are referring to journalists in the mainstream media. So the journalists in the alternative media sometimes refer to the ones in the mainstream media as prostitutes. Remember when we say mainstream media, we mean the normal news that a lot of people have known for years, things like CNN and MSN and Fox News, Time Magazine, New York Times. That's mainstream media. But the alternative media, that's the media that is on the internet now. But believe it or not, a lot of people don't realize it. Alternative media has become bigger, much bigger. They have a lot more people on a daily basis visiting alternative media on the internet than the people who are watching the mainstream media. So it is quite significant when you think about it that way. It's not even close. So alternative media far outdoes mainstream media these days. But so when they think of those ones that are on the mainstream media, they will call them prostitutes because they feel that they are clearly biased and controlled, meaning that they have very little wiggle room of what they can say or can't say, about their real own opinions. The idea is that journalists in the mainstream media have set views, fixed, not changing too much, that they are not allowed to stray from, in favor of, for governments, corporations, businesses like big business, especially something like big pharma, for example. Globalist, these are a lot of these international politicians that hope one day that maybe we have one government in the entire world. They like a lot of these trade agreements. That's what they mean by globalists. And a lot of these globalists, a lot of these powerful people, they sometimes often control a lot of the mainstream media through corporations. I think in the U.S. there's all the media is controlled by about 5 or 6 companies. So corporations have a lot of say over these mainstream media because one company owns this company, and basically they control a lot of what they can and cannot say. Okay, good. So, yes. Okay, so they're not allowed to stray in front of God. This is believed to be true even to the point of reporting inaccurate. Sometimes they're reporting things and they may know what they're reporting is not 100% true. Misleading. They be misleading on purpose. Or fake news. Therefore, they no longer have morals or ethics we believe journalists are supposed to have. So, of course, this word is coming from the point of view of people from the alternative media or alternative media journalists. That's how they view people from the mainstream media. They think they are more limited. A lot of people on the alternative media, a lot of them are private and they're not as controlled. Not to say that there couldn't be a few in the same sort of situation on the alternative media, but not as many. We know the mainstream media is mostly controlled. So that's their way of referring to them as a prostitute. The press and a prostitute, they prostitute themselves, for the money, to keep the job, to keep their career. Okay, well, thank you for your time.